Anyways, good morning. We're going to talk about David E. Taylor today, and we're going to talk about how this 5 year shutaway that he's so graciously come out of all of a sudden, okay? He's like, hey, I'm in shutaway for 5 years, okay? Now, anybody's just tuning in, what we're going to talk about today is this cult leader out of Taylor, Michigan, okay? If you don't know who he is, his name is David E. Taylor. He is a cult leader, and he's running around all over America right now. And he's using his church as a money laundering operation, okay? Five years of hiding. So cult leader, David Edward Taylor comes out of hiding, okay? So he finally comes out of hiding and says, okay, first I'm going to buy the word network, okay? First I'm going to buy the word network. Second, what I'm going to do is I'm still going to do the Amway Arena. I'm still going to do the Convoy of Miracles. I'm still going to do all this other stuff with the money that people are bringing into the ministry. But David, you know what you looked like sitting there last night, dude? You looked like just a melted tub of fucking chocolate, bro. Like your whole outfit, your drab, everything. It's very pathetic, David. It really is. Seeing you sit there last night like that, it's sickening. It's sickening. And you really expect everybody to believe that you're some prophet. David, all you did last night was just sit there and fucking sing, and you read a few verses out of the Bible. Your cult is. At what point, David, are you going to throw in the towel and say, like, all right, you know what, this is enough, I'm done? Or are you going to? Are you just going to keep going? Because David, if you're going to keep going, so are we. You don't get that. You need to put the shit down, David, because we're going to keep going. Hey, good morning, Rolls Royce. You a pussy, Rolls Royce. So if you didn't watch David last night, I'm kind of giving an update about it. It was a shit show. He puts his leaders up there, his singers up there for fucking 2.5 hours just singing bullshit. They look burnt out, tired, worn down, and then David gets on and just starts singing like an idiot. And David, again, the brain that he fucking is, he's all knowing, all seeing. And you have all these people coming into this fucking sanctuary. Again, people that are going to David E. Taylor's cult, let me tell you something, he ain't gonna give you anything. I'm already getting messages on the channel saying that family members are going and that they're giving up a lot of money. The cult, let me tell you what this message says, okay? This isn't a bullshit ass fucking joke, man. Habib J. Okay, here it is. So this is what this message says. It says, I have a family member who flew to Michigan to attend this event. Okay, so somebody flew to Michigan to attend this event. Hit that like and subscribe, man. We're talking about cult leader David Taylor and how he came out of his 5 year shutaway, his so-called shutaway, but it's actually he's fucking hiding from the government. They told her she wouldn't have to pay for a room, then gets there and has to cough up $860 for a hotel and eat at Wendy's she has to walk to. I tried to warn her about these people. She continues to make excuses for them. She needs help. So what does that tell you? The video's dropping into the shorts feed. Hit that like, subscribe, man. Good morning. We're talking about cult leader David Taylor coming out of this 5 year shutaway, but he's just, again, it's all hiding because he's fucked over so many people in the last 20 years. I'm sure it's probably all starting to come to a head finally, and he's starting to finally feel the squeeze of it. But for him, David, for you to come out and continue to run your scam, man, when you know, David, you know you're fucking wrong, dude. Are you serious? You really expect us to just fucking throw up our hands, be like, okay, he's done, he's not gonna do it anymore? No, David, you know when I'm done? When you're fucking arrested. Okay? When you're arrested, David, let me tell you something. It will happen eventually if you don't die first because of your fucking health. Hey, Wi-Fi Coon, Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. Cheers to you. HTR, Happy New Year's. No, Tommy, I'm not going to sing happy birthday to you. What up, Matthew? Good morning. We're talking about cults here today. That's what my channel is about. It's about religious cults. We have one cult leader who's basically been in this so-called shut-away for 5 fucking years, saying it's shut-away, right? And I'm not Christian, bro. I don't go to church. But you got this cult leader named David E. Taylor saying he's been in shut-away for 5 years. The fuck out of here. Say he's in shut-away for 5 years, but he's actually just dodging the IRS. So anybody that's given to this organization, if you're showing up to his church in Taylor, let me tell you something. You're being scammed. You're being fucking scammed. David knows it. Again, try to get access to David Taylor, okay? If somebody is new going into that fucking cult organization, try to get access to him. I bet you won't be able to. I bet you won't be able to get access to him. Try to get a sit down with him. Try to get a sit down with him. I bet you won't be able to get that either, because he's so fucking important. Affectionate pancakes, yeah. It's all a matter of opinion, right? There are churches, let me tell you something, there are good people out there that do church work, right? There are good people. But what we talk about here is how these social media fucking prosperity predators, these pulpit predators, what we kind of call them, is they've used social media through COVID. It's a really interesting dynamic, pancakes. It is, because you had COVID kickoff, right? Then you had all these assholes come out on social media saying, I'm an apostle and I'm a prophet and I can fucking heal you. Everybody's like, oh my God, this guy's an apostle. Everybody just stopped fucking questioning it. And they're like, okay, this guy's just a true believer. Okay. This guy says he's an apostle, so he must be. And you have people that have been Christians for fucking 40 years just put down all fucking common sense and be like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and believe this guy, okay? Because you know what? He just seems like a bang-up fucking guy, okay? Alien from Mars. All the trolls are coming in. I love it. I love it. I love when the trolls come in. Hits the algorithm differently when you just pop up a live stream. You get all the fucking weirdos. But yeah, it's all a matter of opinion, man. I mean, look at our democracy. We're technically a cult too. We have a leader we have to listen to. We have a set of fucking guidelines, written set of rules. You know? But we're talking about David Taylor today, man. And he's been doing this probably for about 30 years, dumping money through different tax exemptions, running a human trafficking operation, prostitution down in Houston. And the government sits back and just fucking says, hey, there's nothing wrong here. We'll let him keep doing it. And here we are as taxpayers. We all got to sit here and fucking take the shaft. No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. There's too much bullshit going on now with the church. Yeah, people are just a bunch of followers that need to be led. Hey, Jonna, how you doing today? You too, Jonna. We're talking about David today. He did show his fat, ugly face out of fucking hiding. The dead fucking degenerate land wars. Only because he needs more money. Because he's broke. If David doesn't show face, okay? If David doesn't show face, he goes broke. He has to show face. Hit that like, subscribe too if you're new. Because Jonna, he's got an incredible fucking large overhead that he has to maintain. He's got to feed all his cult members. He's got to pay all the bills. He's got to keep all the electricity on. He's got to put gas in the vehicles. He's got to house, clothe, everything. Because these people aren't working regular jobs, man. These people aren't working regular jobs. And for any of these people to get kicked out of this cult, they would have nothing. Most of these people probably wouldn't even know how to do a fucking resume or fill out a job application when they get out of this cult. It's because they've been so fucking brainwashed by this idiot that he's an apostle. It's more like an organized criminal enterprise. What state do you currently live in? I'm in Texas. Affectionate. I'm in Texas. Right on, cool. Tennessee, bitchin'. It's sad and true. The thing is when you fucking start committing criminal acts under a church, they just need to be shut down. There should be no question about it. It shouldn't be like, oh, this is a difficult situation. Oh, really? Well, these people are sexually abusing fucking kids. How is that a difficult situation to shut them down? There's abuse taking place. How is that fucking hard to shut down? You commit domestic violence in a relationship, you get arrested. But you do it all in the name of God. Hey, praise Jesus, everybody. It's cool. It's a fucking fact of life. You commit crimes in the name of Jesus, it's all good. But if you or I just go out and commit a crime, or go fucking take a Snickers bar from the fucking store without paying, guess what? It's called shoplifting. Try and do that. If you did it in the name of Jesus, it would be okay. Oh, I did it because God told me to. God told me to come fucking half hitch this Snickers bar because God was hungry for a Snickers, so I took it for him. So it's all good because God told me to. Okay? And that's how it works. It's all good once you put God in the mix, man. Once you put God in the mix, it's all cool. Nobody can get in trouble. Everything's kosher. Fucking hey, go. It's all good. Hey, even if you fucking abuse children, hey, you throw God in the mix because God apparently says it's okay to abuse children. Oh, the Amish, yeah. What I find really ironic about the Amish, right, is they what they do is they don't have to follow our rules, but they can vote, right? They don't follow our rules and laws and regulations, our government laws. They don't, but they can vote in our elections, right? Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at. All these abusive fucking churches that have been brought up in the media recently, they need to be shut the fuck down and not ever given a platform like that again. It's like Joe Pesci says, he's like, that's the last time we're giving anything that fucking valuable. Yep. Govern, control, mints, yeah, mind, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And that's why I tell people, like, hey, these church leaders, you need to fucking question them. You need to ask them questions. If you can't ask your own fucking church leader a question, that's a problem. That's a fucking problem. If you can't get to your deacon or your pastor or your fucking father, whatever church you go to, if you can't get to your fucking coven leader, guess what? That's a problem. Because you should be able to ask your religious leader questions. If they fucking shut you out, if your religious leaders are shutting you out, that's a problem. Yeah, governmental. Yeah, I was military, man. I'm fucking all about the mind control bullshit. And that's what these cults do. It's all mind control. It's all mind control. And we're talking about David E. Taylor today, out of Taylor, Michigan, running a full blown human trafficking operation, man. And he's using his cult to do it. That's a huge problem. It's a huge problem. And you know what, John Oliver? It's all done with taxpayer funds, right? It's all done with donor money. So keep that in mind, right? All this is being done with the donor money. These people, again, the people at Daystar, exactly. Religion is business. No, we fucking know that. We know that, dude. Religion is a business. That's fucking plain and clear. We know that from some of the audio we've heard recently. That none of these churches are churches. They're business. It's all about business with some of these fuckers, man. It's sickening. It's disgusting. That's when a church says it's a business, then they should just lose their exemption. Pure and simple. Plain and simple. The Daystar Church that's under the fire right now, they should lose their exemptions. They said it's a business. It's not about pleasing God. It's about pleasing Joni Lamb because she's such a fucking bitch. You got to go to you if you work at Daystar, your job is to go there and please Joni. It's not to fucking please God. Your job is to go there and kiss Joni's fucking ass. That's it. Same with David Taylor's. Everybody that goes to David's cult, your job is to go there and just kiss his ass. It's just to kiss his ass. And the thing is makes everybody wait there last night for almost 2.5 hours for his fat ass to come on and just sit there, just fucking sit in his chair and sing like he fucking thinks he can sing. Amish rape their kids, they beat their kids, they tell their kids what they can and can't eat. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, affectionate pancake. You see what I mean? You see how fucking double-edged fucking religion is? How double-sided it is? It's like, oh, once you do it all in the name of religion, hey, guess what? It's all cool, man. You can fucking beat and fucking pound your kids into the ground. And you know what? Once you say it's God, it's cool. We don't mind. You can do whatever the fuck you want in the name of God, okay? And affectionately, I've gotten death threats and fucking legal letters of churches and shit trying to shut me down. I'm like, fuck you guys. Yeah, exactly. And nothing will be done because it comes down to votes and politics, man. It's unfortunate. If David gets shut down, I mean, P. Diddy got shut down. These people in these church pancakes, they think they're untouchable. They think they're untouchable. And that's where they're going to fall apart is that thought, right? Because you or I, right? I don't know where you're from in the world, but I don't know where you are in the world. But the shit that I see these people doing, it's criminal activity, man. Yeah, and people in the Amish community are leaving by the hundreds because it's fucking abusive. It's abusive. I've heard some shit about the Amish community, man. That ain't cool. Like, yeah, they might be good with their hands and shit, but on the flip side, their doctrine is pretty fucking hardcore, man. Like beating your kids and fucking it. At what point are kids allowed to be kids? Doesn't it say in the Bible let kids be kids? Let the children scream and play and have fun. You're not supposed to fucking be heavily indoctrinating them. I mean, Happy New Year, Pingo Janelle. I should break out the fucking banjo and start playing the dueling pingos. Play the dueling pingos, Janelle. Ding 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 ding. But we're talking about David E. Taylor showing his fucking fat face last night, and he did. I was surprised. Hit that like too when y'all get in here. Um, I'm really surprised that he actually showed it because I thought he was fucking dead. I thought the dude was dead, man. He hasn't been showing his face for so long. Oh, you want to talk Scientology, affectionate pancakes? Let's talk Scientology. I love talking Scientology, man. Um, yeah, I prank call Scientology pancakes. I have some Scientology prank calls on my channel. Yeah, yeah, go listen to them when you get some time, man. Scientology. Yeah, what about them? What do you want to know about them? It's satanic. The roots of Scientology is satanic. When you hey, right on, Miller, dude. My shit used to be tall, bro. My hair's real fine, so I had to start over and do a bigger base, bro. Yeah, so I have to start with the bigger base. But Scientology, I mean, Danny Masterson, Danny Masterson gets fucking within the organization. I think gets convicted associated with Scientology, and Scientology's like, yeah, that's pretty normal, typical practice here at Scientology. We go ahead and sexually abuse all of our members. But the roots of Scientology, bro, the roots of Scientology, Miller, um, yeah, or affectionate. The roots of Scientology is satanic. That can be traced all the way back to Jack, because Jack Parsons, I think it was Jack Parsons who owned this big mansion in Hollywood, right? Now, L. Ron, when he started writing, he went to one of these. He rented a room at Jack's mansion. If my research is, if I'm remembering right, and that's how they met. That's how L. Ron and Jack met. Was like by fucking coincidence, man. And that's kind of where I got to go back and do some research. I don't know if Jack Parsons was already deep into JPL and building solid rocket boosters at that time, but there's a really creepy fucking dynamic with Elron and Jack because they were doing some weird culty fucking blood magic, man. And Parsons apparently conjured the devil when he was like fucking 5, 6 years old. Okay, so believe what you want. Jack Parsons and Elron meeting, I don't fucking get it. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Alistair, exactly. Elron and Alistair were, or was it Alistair and Elron? Or was it Alistair and Parsons? It was one of the two. But, yeah, so David Miscavige Shelley, she's been missing for fucking years. Nobody's seen her. Apparently everybody else has seen her, but nobody, everybody else has seen her, but everybody else. So, hang on. Everybody else has seen her, but us. Uh, yeah, maybe Scientology, but Scientology is also on the down and out too. Scientology's on the down and out, man. They're because the thing with Scientology back in the 80s is they were actually sued by the IRS, and what Scientology did was started pressing civil suits against the agents. Listen, bro, Xenu is going to be pissed at you. He spelled Xenu wrong. It's spelled with an X, bro, okay? You spelled Xenu wrong. It's Xenu, so make sure you spell it right, dude, okay? Hey, that's cool. Xenu could be pissed at me all he wants. Scientology, they're going to go down in a big way, I think. Because think about it. Just think what would happen if the government started taxing all these big fucking churches, right? With all these assets. Yeah, exactly, Irie. Imagine, well, David is paying taxes on all his properties, and he's got to maintain those taxes. Donna B, Happy New Year. Yeah, hit that like, everybody. Green Adventures. What up, what up, what up? You're back. Green Adventures. Oh, you. You. Bye. Now you're gone. Now you're gone. Bye. But yeah, the whole shit show with David last night was fucking shit, man. You see the velvet fucking shag suit he was wearing, Irie Dread? He looked like a fucking mound of melted fucking chocolate. Yeah, he's looking worse and worse. And you know what's really interesting, Irie, is the the musicians come out for almost 2.5 hours and sing just shitty music, and then David comes on for another hour and sings, and then yeah, it, to watch David last night, it's like okay, there's nothing left of his cult anymore. Like what we see of David, that's it. Drugs, David. I think whatever drugs David was doing, he probably stopped. He is a looking. He's looking walrus and walrus. He is. He looks like shit, Javi. He's just like his neck and his shoulders like fucking meat. He doesn't even have like a neck, bro. It's just head and shoulders, bro. That's it. And he's got this big fucking jowl coming down, and then he just looked like a fucking mound of chocolate, bro. That's it. Hold on, man. I think I got a dog right here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Come here. Am I have to beat your ass? Come here. Come here. Yeah, that's right. Come here. Hang on, I got a terrier here. Give me a second. Come here. Don't be eating trash. Come here. Okay, she says, Lindy says, now, David, okay, you shouldn't be scamming people, okay, because you don't scam people using God, okay? David, she says, David, you're a piece of shit, okay? Oh yeah, Miller. Yeah. That's walks up and salutes Elron pictures. He's like, yeah, he salutes Elron's picture. Yeah, and you know what's funny is like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is gonna be like the new face of Scientology because he's probably been like the fucking biggest donor, right? He's been the biggest donor out of everybody. He's got like he's probably already gone clear, right? He's probably a step above Elron, but not above Miscavige, right? But yeah, no, Tom Cruise is a douchebag. I like some of his movies, but he's a fucking dumb shit, man. He doesn't even take care of his own goddamn kids. Now, I think I think why Katie fucking left him, something she saw something at that fucking place with Scientology, and she's like, I'm the fuck out of here. There's no fucking way I'm hanging around for this culty bullshit, Tom. Fuck you. I could see Katie Holmes doing that. Be like, no, fuck you. I'm out of here. What I think is Tom tried to get her in on some fucking weird, twisted, kiki shit with fucking David Miscavige, and she's like, no, no. And David Miscavige, being the little fucking degenerate cocksucker that he is, yeah, David, exactly. Irie, with David, oh, you didn't receive. There's something wrong with you. I emailed him last night and told him that we had people inside his sanctuary. I emailed the entire cult, said, hey, we have people in your sanctuary. You don't know who we are. And what's really interesting about this, I need to make a phone call today to actually, is they're moving the cult around, man. They're moving the cult around. Hey, good morning, Daniela. Happy New Year. It's what's really bitching too is there's a clear sign of it. Exactly, right? Exactly, Donna. With David Miscavige, Suri was coming to age, and Katie Holmes would have been forced to send her off to sea, or Kitty was like, "Fuck you, dude." Yeah, they moved the cult around. Love the Thailand, bro. Get yourself a wife and kids, bro. What do you mean, move to Thailand? A clear sign of it. I see what you did there. Yep. That's what I think, Miller. Is Katie fucking something? Yeah, Katie was like, "No, fuck you. I ain't doing shit with my kid with his weird shit." Iron Price, you a pussy. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy New Year's, pingos. Talking David tonight, Iron Price. He showed up at a fucking shutaway after 5 fucking years. You know what's really interesting too, is that nobody can have direct access to David. Nobody will ever have access to David. Direct access. Nobody ever. Yeah, he showed up. He showed up. He showed up looking like a fucking mound of melted chocolate. And all he did last night was come out and sing and get pissed at people for not fucking singing right and not falling over. Exactly. You're right, Miller. When people get that kind of power and money, there's always some kind of eyes wide shut shit going on behind closed doors. Debbie Frazier's at the hotel, probably. Debbie Frazier's probably at the hotel working on the phones. Oh, yeah, Mariah, she's just an empty soul now, dude. Yep. He did. He looked like an oversized milk dud. Like, he looked like a milk dud that, like, was a reject. He looks like a reject milk dud. He does. He looks like a fucking rejected milk dud. They're like, oh, that one's too fat. We got to throw it out. We'll throw that in the fucking remix. That was David. He does. He does. He looks like an oversized milk dud, dude. And he does, man. He's comedic gold, bro. He is, right? Daniel, welcome, man. Welcome to the live stream, bro. He is. He's comedic gold. Yeah, Mariah spent. No, Mariah spent. She's stuck there. She ain't getting out. Nope. Until David's arrested, you guys, everybody's gonna stay there. They'd be like, oh, well, he's prosecuted. Okay, well, why is he evading taxes? Why is he not fucking filing them? Why is he laundering money? Why is he running a prostitution ring with Mahesh out of Houston? Why? Why? These are the questions we've had. Hit that like. Good morning, D-Jack. Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah, David loves to preach face to face, but yet his followers can't see him face to face. Right? D-Jack brought up a good point. David, you preach face to face, but people can't even fucking see your fat ass face to face. Why, David? Why can't anybody see you fucking face to face? Because you're so fucking scared? You're gonna stay in your little fucking shit stain filled fucking job of the gut fucking love seat? I think David believes his own bullshit. I do. I think it's the only way for David to fucking get through day to day is he's gotta believe his own bullshit. To imagine being David, he's like, I'm really a prophet, everybody. Yeah. No, he can't. He can't even stand up anymore. Hey, Dakota Lee, why don't you go fucking pop the bubbles with your fucking tongue in the bathtub, you sick fuck. It's always the next level with David. He was thinking about the infinity realm. Isn't that heaven? Yeah. The fallen pastor. Yeah. He can't even stand up anymore. No, he can't. He can't. He's like, I'd stand up, but I can't because he said the other day, I'd stand up and sing, but I don't want to or something like this. No, fucker, because you're so fat you fucking can't. David literally can't hold his own weight. David literally can't hold his own fucking weight under his body. Yeah, he's a padster. He's a padster. He's not a pastor. Oh, you got your little bone? Come here. Bring it up here. You can chew your bone right here. He's all rich. Can I chew my bone right here? He's all rich. Valerie, this is the last day of 2024. Yes, Lindy says, for me, it's the first day of 2025, okay? Yeah, exactly, right? When you look at him, Daniela, he can hardly fucking sit there. The dude can hardly stand and he can hardly fucking sit there without losing his goddamn breath. Like, I'm telling you, David, right now David's fucking fat, okay? He's a fucking degenerate glutton and he's done it to himself. But now, let's talk about this, okay? With David's health conditions, okay? I'd pull out my fucking coding books and we could look at the fucking health conditions. David is suffering from cholesterol issues, super high cholesterol. It's hypercholesterol, okay? That's the first thing. Who is David? He's a cult leader, Valerie. Pay attention. His health, let's talk about that. His health is just shit poor, okay? He's got hypercholesterol, diabetes. For sure he's diabetic, okay? At that fucking weight and the way he eats, he ain't eating a fucking a low protein diet, okay? He's eating high cholesterol, high fats, high sugars, high triglycerides, high everything, okay? He's all, well, hey, if I'm Jesus' best friend, I got to do it to the max, okay? Yeah, you can't go anywhere. He's not exercising. Fuck no. And we've heard from Valerie's interview, not you, Valerie Almaguer, but Val. We've heard from her interview that David just sits and eats in bed all fucking day. And now let me tell you something. When you form habits like that, I learned this in sleep study. You don't eat in bed. Why? Because then you associate bed with eating. You're not supposed to do that. Gaming, electronics, all that shit, it's called sleep hygiene, right? David's sleep hygiene, he's all, I'm gonna roll in a bag of fucking Doritos and salsa. That way I can just eat the chips off me during the night. Then I'll be clean in the morning. That's sleep hygiene. That's sleep hygiene to David Taylor is fucking rolling the bag of fucking Doritos with the fucking salsa and cheese. But watch your shorts and a 3-minute review show me he is not a man of God. He's not, dude. He's not a man of God, bro. And that's what we're out here trying to point out is people need to wake the fuck up, man. I've never once said I am Christian. I'm not Christian because I don't go to church. My relationship with God is sporadic. If God is who he is, he'll fucking sort me out in the end, okay? God will fucking figure me out. He made me in his image. He'll fucking sort me out. But in the meantime, it's our job to fucking call these cocksuckers out for who they are. No, these guys, they're men of money. You're right, Mark Gus. These people are men of money. It's all they give a fuck about is money and your money too. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. It's taken me a long time to come to this realization. I love God, but I fucking hate the church and what men have done to it. Okay? People like Daniel Adams, David Taylor, Bob Larson, Robert Morris, motherfucking Daystar. Yeah, hey, for real. Hey, Daniel, he's probably a Cheetos type guy. Hey, Valerie, let me tell you something. Eating in bed is the worst thing to do. It's so bad. You're not supposed to eat in bed, man. Yep, exactly. We're supposed to expose these pieces of shit, man. For whatever reason, we're out here supposed to do that. Yeah. Hey, they're all sitting here. Oh, amen, apostle. Hit that like too if you're getting in here. There's 30 people in here. He turned the tables and whipped people. David's all, I whip the cream. David whips the cream, all right? But yeah, where are we at here? Guillermo, hit that like, man. Yeah, hit that like, subscribe, Guillermo. I do lives like this from my studio too, and I like people to call in if they want and discuss maybe something they've experienced or what they feel about it. Because it's always good to hear another brain, man. It really is. It's always good to hear the way another brain thinks, the way another point of view is, because everybody's brains work fucking differently, man. Yeah, exactly right, Guillermo. He's all, you a pussy, Rich Holmes. Gets on stage. This guy's a pastor, comes out, calls me a faggot and a pussy, and then I'm gonna die if I don't repent against him. Well, fucking kiss both sides of my white ass. I don't think God is his personal fucking hitman. And exactly, Irie. Now, Irie, let's talk about how he wore those people down last night. That motherfucker came on at about 8 o'clock and he didn't stop till after 11. Okay? because I stayed up, and this is part of what we do here to dissect this cult behavior. That's a part of the deal. David was wearing those people the fuck down. You notice that? Are you tracking? We're on the same page, man. Super fucking culty. It is. You wear the people down. You start them late and you wear them the fuck down. Yeah, David's ability to turn his sermon into a personal diss track is amazing. Especially Tony. Tony, why are you letting this happen? Dude, he gets so bad at Tony all the fucking time, man. Uh, it's like, it's like Tony. I think, I think David literally he just shits on Tony to make himself feel better because David is such a shitty person that he's got to like shit on Tony all day to make himself feel better. He's like, hey Tony, fix this, goddammit. Why are you letting this happen? Fucking piece of shit. Like David, it, David is such a piece of shit that it trickles down into his staff. Yeah, better get in line or God gonna get you. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. I'm like, okay, David, I am what I eat. Oh man, hey, thanks for the seed, Hobby. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Let's see if we can get your one brain cell to help you speak intellectually. GC, you have no fucking clue what we're even talking about here, but I appreciate you stopping in and giving me a view time. So thank you. We're talking about a cult leader wearing down his fucking parishioners last night by fucking keeping them up all goddamn hours and just fucking dragging them on. Go to another fucking channel. I like when trolls drop in here. Oh, let's see if we can get this guy using one good brain cell. Don't even know what the fuck we're talking about, and you come in here. One brain cell. You know how many years we've been working on these fucks? It's old, dude. It's old. We're getting tired of fucking repeating the same shit. Yeah. It's almost 2 a.m. 2025 here. See you, GC. Thanks for the view. I've heard a big thing. Miller, that's fucking conspiracy theory. I'm sorry. The blood transfusions, you know how fucking dangerous that is? I don't give a fuck if you're a kid or not. You know how dangerous a fucking blood transfusion is if you don't do it right? Oh, yeah, secrets from God. He's sitting there crying. He's all, fucking pussy. David's hey, everybody. I have all these secrets with God, okay? And I'm going to cry about it. Where's 54 at? 54, 2025 in Australia. Good day, mate. You a pussy, 54. What's up, bro? 150 people turn into 150,000 real quick. Yeah, and you know what, Daniel? Miller, I don't believe it. I don't fucking believe it. He looks fucking sick. We were talking about his health earlier, Donna. No, some of those people, I noticed a lot of people were from Indiana. A lot of people were from Indiana, Texas. So they moved. And what's really great is they've actually shown proof that they moved their cult. Okay, because where were they? They were in Houston recently. Look, everybody's in fucking Taylor. This is a very controlled movement environment. Okay, these people aren't going to go anywhere without David's prior approval. Now his health. I want to get back on David's shitty fucking health because I think the cult's watching right now because there's 22 in here, there's only 10 likes. So that leads me to believe the rest are just fucking trolls or just cult members on the back end. But David's health is piss poor. The 1 year that he came out of his shutaway, I think so, Irie. I think they're desperate people. Yes, Irie, they're desperate. They're desperate. They're desperate. Because you look at the people he has there, dude, those people ain't balling in fucking cash. They're not driving fucking Benzes and Range Rovers. No fucking way. Did you see the people they had there? Like, I'm not balling either. I'm not fucking rich for sure, but I don't live outside of my means either. Yeah, admit it. You love this channel because we tell you everything that David doesn't. Okay, Daniel, I'm an opioid addict too, dude. And I tell people, dude, some of these people are on fucking dope, bro. And that's the good thing is because, dude, once you're an addict, you're always an addict. And you could see the fuck, Daniel, but I love, when people tell me I'm an addict, yes, I am a fucking addict. I have been, I always will be because that is my personality. You put a line of fucking dope in front of me, you know what I'm gonna do to it? Go straight up the nose. I'm gonna put it right up the fucking nose, man. And I will not think twice about it. Even after being clean all these fucking years, all right, I will still fucking do a line without thinking twice. That is the way I think. That's not a fucking lie. You put a fucking choppy in front of me, you put a choppy in front of me, dude, it's going straight up the line, man. I'm gonna roll a fucking bill up and I'll be like, yes, please, thank you. But yeah, he's doing something, man. No, and we've always said that, man. Some of these other fucking leaders, you can see the opioid addiction on them, man, and it's real scary. Like Catherine Crick, bro, Daniel McIntosh. If you look at Catherine Crick, dude, you're only gonna need like 30 seconds. You'll be like, yeah, she's on dope. You're gonna be like, yeah, she's fucking strung the fuck out. Whatever she's doing. I know it's only polite. I'll do a little tutor. Okay, it's only polite if somebody offers. It's only it's if the great Daniel offers, the great rich must not refuse. Lawton Core advocating for children who are trying to leave cults. Oh, Sean Ryan. Yeah, Rick Allen Ross. Yeah, Rick Ross. He's done some good work too. Yeah, Rick Allen Ross. He knows his shit. Yep. It would be nice if those people with that kind of voice would step up to fucking Congress. So that's what we've been trying to say here, Miller. Is those people with that type of influence and that type of voice and power, they should be stepping up and using their influence to get to fucking Congress to be like, okay, you guys, we have a real fucking problem here and we see it. This is our specialty. You have fucking pedophiles, child molestation, sexual abuse, money laundering, tax evasion. It needs to fucking stop. What's so hard about asking our elected officials to cut the crap? They don't want to do it because it's all about fucking money at the end of the day, right? We'll say that here. It's all about money. Then he says, as long as I have my bone, okay, I don't care. And look, I can even hold my bone on my leg, okay? Then he's like, I just need my bone. That's it. Hey, thanks, Dio. Appreciate you. Bucky's, bro. Yeah, somewhere. I don't think David's addicted. Yeah. Hey, you know what, Daniel? He's dealing with loan sharks, bro. No, he's dealing with loan sharks. Hit that like and subscribe, man. No, David's dealing with loan sharks. Yanel Devico, man. Yanel Devico. Just elected Epstein's buddy. The rod is deep, deep, deep. Yeah, no, Daniel, Daniel, he's dealing with loan sharks out of Florida, bro. He's got some loan sharks that he's dealing with. Okay, you remember that big ass fucking mansion he bought down in Florida, Daniel, at 706 Guasando de Avila in Lutz, outside of Tampa? Okay, we dug in. We found out. Yeah, look into Crosby Capital USA. Okay, Daniel McIntosh. Look into Crosby Capital USA, and that fucking one name has about 30 fucking LLCs out of Tampa, bro, and they're all different LLCs, bro, and they're all listed back to the one address, Crosby Capital USA, Yanel fucking Devico. Nah, he's dealing with loan sharks, dude. Nah, he's dealing with fucking loan sharks. That's for goddamn sure. We've seen the documents, dude. Dude, just to even deal with Yanel Devico, you gotta sign a fucking NDA, dude. You have to sign an NDA. They will not let you do business at Yanel Devico's organization without signing an NDA. So yeah, he's dealing with loan sharks, man. Miller, we're not talking about that, okay? We're not talking about that right now. Yeah, look into Yanel Devico. Yeah, look into Yanel Devico. That's who David's dealing with. Crosby Capital USA. I forget the address right off the top of my head, but it's in Florida, Suite 16 or some shit like that, third floor. And Yanel Devico actually has videos on YouTube, and go listen to the guy talk, and you look at David and Yanel, you're like, no fucking wonder these two idiots are doing business together. They're both stupid. With Yanel Devico, his mom is over in Morocco running 98% of the company or some shit like that. So Yanel, what he's good at doing, buying, okay, so, dude, this is how I know this fuck's laundering. Yep, that's the spelling. Yep, Yanel, Yoneldvico. Yanel Devico, his specialty is buying like these fucking shit properties and flipping them for extremely high interest rates. We've seen the paperwork, dude. If he reneges on that deal, he's looking at like a fucking the highest interest rate you could possibly imagine with real estate. It even says in the paperwork, Danielle, that if you miss payments and you default on this loan, we're going to hit you with the highest interest rate allowed by law, which is, dude, it's like 20 fucking percent. It's something insane, bro. It's an extremely large amount of money. And so if David misses or defaults on that loan, okay, so the property bought 706 Guisando de Avila, okay? It's down in Tampa. It's in the, what is it? The Avila Golf and Country Club area. It's the most exclusive property in that fucking housing development, man. He buys it. He purchases it from this, what was it? The co-owner, the assistant owner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, okay? Just under $9 million he purchased it for, okay? Now, David, we're going to talk about these properties now. He brought it up, so let me run you down. David buys these properties. Dude, Daniel, nobody stays there. Michelle, I think Michelle's there. Because last time I was told, Michelle is safe. So that leads me to believe she's probably there, okay? I think Michelle could be there because it's behind a gate, a security gate. Then the house itself is behind another gate. So it's behind, Michelle's secure. Nobody's getting in or out of that place without them knowing, okay? So Michelle's going to fucking be there. So he buys this place for just under $9 million, dude. $9 million. He has to secure the loan, Daniel. He puts down half, puts down 4 and secures the other 4.5. Worked out to just about $9 million, dude. So what I'm thinking is David actually had to dump all of his money because from about 2021, just around the start of COVID, right? Because David had his exemption revoked by the IRS, the JMMI exemption. Some of those properties were in the name of JMMI, so what he had to do was dump those properties. Dude, it's Manshell. Yeah, Manshell, she looks like a fucking man, doesn't she? Exactly. No entrance except feds decide they want that property. Exactly. The only way that's entry, the feds are going to be like, let us the fuck in. We're coming in. He's laundering it, Daniel. I have a list. Let me take a peek here. Hold up. Give me 1 second here. Dude, David was bringing in fucking racks of money at one time. Yeah, exactly. We're trying to figure out, okay, well, where the fuck did this fat fuck get all the money at? Like, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense where David's getting all this money from. Let's see here. Give me a second. Shit. Here we go. Got it. Okay. So, okay. So, starting in March of 2020, January of 2020, and I'm looking at a list. This is just of how much money was brought in, okay? Oh, man. You are all just jealous and envious. You can't hate, a man who is successful. Delete comments. Have they unofficially stopped pushing the Marvel campus? No, because they're actually pushing it last night. Nope. They are their shell properties, right? Now, Daniel, email me. I'll shoot you this off, bro. Drop me an email. My information's in my Everything you need to get a hold of me is in my fucking about section, okay? No, we're not a cult, man. People are free to come and go here as they want, dude. We're just pointing out the inconsistencies that these fucking church leaders are saying, man. I don't know how that's a cult. David is a cult. I'm not. I'm not even fucking religious, bro. I don't go to church. I see these as a fucking scam. I don't know how that's a cult, but okay, but whatever. So 2020, starting in January, okay, JMMI was taking in donations. Then all of a sudden, 2020, KOGGC starts taking in donations. Why? Because 2021 of March, fucking JMMI got revoked. We're all different thinking people. Yeah, we're like-minded, but we all have a different thought process. So, no, we're not a cult. We're all against what these fucking scammers are doing. If you want to stay here, that's cool. Hit that like and subscribe. Hey, Arlen, good morning. Happy New Year. So JMMI was taking in donations, $257,000 in January, $287 in February, $408 in March, $662 in April, May was $538, June was $526. So JMMI, they were bringing in six figures a month. Yeah. We are in a cult. I'm Catholic. I know I'm going to hell. Yeah, Uncle Jake's already bought his ticket to hell, okay? He got that ticket once he's turned Catholic, okay? Because all Catholics are going to hell here, okay? Yeah, we already know Uncle Jake's going to hell. And Uncle Jake, he has a different type of hell because he's not human, he's Neanderthal. So if he flings shit at you, you can't hold him accountable, okay? He doesn't play by our rules. He likes to fling poof systematically, okay? So, yeah, and you can't hold him accountable. Because you just get kind of grunts and stuff from him. He's like, ugh, ugh. Yeah, he makes really cool things from rocks, and he could start a fire with a flint and steel, okay? Like him in the Iceman. Looks like Shanae. Shanae. All right, so David's donations, I mean, he was bringing in millions of dollars, guys. He was bringing in millions of dollars, especially in 2021. That was kickoff of COVID pretty much. David was bringing in seven figures a month during 2021. So, looks like Shanae. Well, sounds like one. I mean, you, Douglas. Well, thanks for coming in and enjoying the chat, man. Appreciate you. Like, I'll have to put all these numbers together, but between 2020 and 2023, we're looking at probably just roughly over 40 million in donations. No, you pretty much got it. Pushing Marvel Campus, Amway, Convoy, Miracles, Crusade Against Cancer, buying the Word Network, getting a big-ass military plane. Yeah, the college, yeah. Yeah, he's still pushing all that. Uncle Bruce, Semper Fi, good morning, good morning, good morning. We're talking about David today and the degenerate land wars that he is. And Amway Arena, well, okay, so David Taylor, he's claiming that he's going to go to Amway Arena, which is this big arena down in Florida, and all these people are going to show up, all these sick people, and he's this prophet that's going to fucking make them all fucking better. Really? They let it reference a 2022 slip through? Hey, Semper Fi, Jay, good morning. Yeah, if David could heal, he would heal his own fucking fat degeneracy. He would heal his own fucking glutton problem. He would heal if David could heal himself, he would heal he would take all the visceral fat around away from his heart. It's a cult. They're claiming to be a church, oh well, but it's a cult, dude. Oh well, we've been tracking these fuckers for about 5 years, dude. We've done it all, man. We've done it all. We've have testimonies from survivors that have come out and talk on the channel. We've done full-on audits. We've filed fraud reports against this place because they're laundering money. It's not a church, bro. Dude, when you launder money, it ain't a church, bro. It's a fucking criminal organization. And what better way to do it? Oh, well, check it out. Look up David E. Taylor, JMMIKOGGC. Okay. My name's Rich Holmes. This is our community. And there's a lot of people in here who have dealt with these situations, who have come out of these cults before, man, or some type of abusive religious situation, man. They're like, nah, you guys are dead on. These guys are fucking crazy. Oh, copying face to face. I was watching that this morning. He's like, oh, if anybody tells you, it was me that they got it from. It was David Taylor that they got it from. I'm like, the fuck out of here, David. Yep, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, Arlen. Yep, and that's where I'm at too, Uncle Bruce. The few that remain have probably nowhere to go. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Dude, the dirt we've uncovered, Chris, exactly, you're right. Oh well, the trail we went down, dude, we thought it was just a cult, bro. The deeper we dug, the more fucking dirty it got, and then we eventually found out they were running tricks out of a hotel in Houston. And what better way, oh well, right? Because the government doesn't like to fuck with the church. I always say this, it's all about votes and money at the end of the day. I don't do politics, but that's what it's about. What better way to run an operation like that, bro, where you know the government's not going to fucking touch you, or they're going to be real slow to do it? Put it behind a fucking 501c3 and call it a church, bro, and you start abusing people, start running sex trafficking operations. Yeah. Yep, the volunteers, dude, I've been sent cease and desist, death threats. They've fucking gang stalked me from different emails and shit. I put my face on it because I'm not fucking hiding from them. I did have a online name until David doxed me kind of recently and called me out on his channel, called me a pussy, a faggot, and said I was going to die if I wasn't careful. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, cool. He's taken that video down, but we have it saved, and it's been disseminated among the entire fucking YouTube community. Um, yeah, and I've reported him to every county official, every fucking commissioner's court, every fucking police department, every FBI office where he sets up, every state he goes to, I report him. Every fucking state, I report him. Every fucking state he sets up in, I call the local regional Tampa for Florida. It was Tampa. I called Tampa FBI. This is who I am. This is what I'm doing. This fucking cult moved in. They're laundering money. You guys need to keep an eye on them. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. We pay the FBI, you guys. Remember that. No, don't get into it, Daniel. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous, man. Dude, those people are armed. It's an armed fucking cult, bro. Don't go. It's not worth it. They're armed. They are armed. I know that for sure because they came out when I was protesting one time with a fucking gun. Okay? They are armed. Don't go. It's not worth it. It's too dangerous. I wanted to, Daniel. I was going to at one time, but then I was like, nah, no, maybe not. Yeah. Oh, they gang stalk. Yeah. And what's really great, what's really bitching about that is they can still track those emails back. It's too easy. Hey, Jeanette, how you doing today? They can track the emails back. Thank you, Jeanette. Appreciate it. Sunhawk, Mohawk, whatever you want to call it. Somebody called it a Sunhawk, but Mohawk. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Even, yeah. Kira Clark. Yeah. Fucking Greg Locke's stepdaughter tries to chime in and tries to defend her stepdad every so often, but it doesn't work. And here's the thing. David went in there just as a witness. He had the whole thing with him going in there. He looked guilty as fuck. He went in there looking guilty. That's why we're talking about what we are now. Hey, Jeanette, why the fuck do you have your child on a channel that said not made for fucking kids? Wake the fuck up, read what my video says, because my channel clearly says not made for kids. Jesus Christ, man. Are people fucking dumb? Jeanette, get the fuck off my channel. You got your kid here, that's your fucking problem. I'm not gonna fucking soft coat shit because your child's there. Jesus Christ, did people not read? Again, why is your hair like that? Because it's my hair. Okay? I can do what I want. It's 2025. Okay? My channel says not made for fucking children. Why is your kid here? Oh my God, we're talking about religious fucking cults here. Oh my God, Jeanette, are you serious? Are you serious? This is why we're talking about the things we're talking about right now. Because people don't fucking read anymore, or people just don't listen. Very clear to say here, my channel is not made for kids. We talk about sexual abuse. We talk about fucking molestation of children in the church, because it does fucking happen. I cuss. I don't come with the filter, and we're sick of the shit. Okay, Jeanette, we're sorry. Don't be sorry, but we're fucking tired of the bullshit. Okay? Do you go to church? I recommend you speak up. Don't even think about chewing on my shit. I'll kick your ass. Anybody ever seen a puppy get their ass kicked? She said, don't do it because I'm too cute, okay? She says, Rich, don't do it, okay? She says, Rich, don't do it. It's a girl. It's a she. This is Lindy. She's so cute, huh? She's so cute. She's so cute, huh? She's a terrorizer. No, it's okay. She just didn't know. No. She just didn't know. It's cool. This channel is not made for kids, okay? Don't bring your kids in on my chat. If you have kids, they shouldn't be here, okay? That's just how my channel's ran, Jeanette. I'm going to cuss. I'm not religious. I don't go to church. I'm not Christian. I do know how to read the Bible, and if I need God, I know what to do. And that's what we point out to people here. Hey, if you got a question about certain things, we'll help you. We're not going to point you in the wrong direction. We're trying to point people back in the right direction, saying, hey, these social media clowns and dipshits that are coming out saying they're prophets and apostles, and these people are just blindly following them. I got a Bible in there. I can show everybody how to read it. It's really easy. You just got to open it up and read it. And we got the Bible I got in the other room. It's got a fucking timeline in it, man. It's got a historical timeline. I don't know why people are. Yeah, don't bring politics up either. No politics. Yeah, I think Chris. Someone is saying it's from 2022. Okay, cool, Jeanette. Right on. Went to swim. All right, cool, Jeanette. Right on. So yeah, we're talking about a religious cult leader who's been in this so-called shutaway, right? He calls it shutaway for 5 years, but he comes out. Janelle, death threats, cease and desist from lawyers trying to shut down the channel and free speech. Like, what the fuck? Who are these people? So check this out, Jeanette. Yeah, the only thing you can vote for here is Uncle Jake for president. Okay, hashtag Uncle Jake for president. Yes, I'll take Uncle Jake for president. Yeah, I'm not looking for an apology or sorry. It's just, look, man, we're tired of the shit here. The video says not made for kids, man. My video is not made for kids because of the stuff we talk about, man. We talk about some very real shit that probably most people don't ever want to talk about. And if you want to have that discussion with your kid, that's fine. I respect that. But it's definitely, this is, yeah, definitely not a conversation for children. If you want to have that conversation with your child, by all means do it. By all means do it. And you should. And you should, Jeanette. Really, when your child's of age and they're old enough to understand, you need to warn your people about fucking religious leaders like this, because these people go to colleges, they go to social media accounts. You know what these people do? They monitor accounts like yours, Jeanette, with your kids. Think this is a joke. This ain't no fucking joke. This is not a joke, man. These people do this. Come on, lady. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. She's trying to figure out how to jump up with a bone. She's like, all right, have a good day, Jeanette. Stop in. When we get back in the studio, call in. We'd love to hear your point of view. You too, Joe. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, everybody. We're talking about David. You a pussy, Aaron Olsen. Happy New Year, bro. Talking about the gutter walrus coming out of hiding. Cat mom, mother of all pussies. Meow. Yeah. Yeah, Jeanette, the more you look into it, the sicker it gets. The more you look into it, Jeanette, the dirtier and darker it gets. Jeanette, what church runs a prostitution operation, man? What church runs a prostitution operation? That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. Of course, they're going to run their live stream again. God. And the thing is most of these people... Hey, thanks, Cat Mom. My stylist did a good job, right? She did a fucking bang-up job. Killed it, dude. Yeah. The line's tight and everything, man. You like that Bucky shirt too, Joe? Yeah, he's got to pay off the court cases, man. Damn. Yeah. No, I have a stylist. I can't do the lineup. I have to have my stylist do it. Yeah. My stylist does a fucking badass job. No, she killed it. Stylist killed it, man. Yeah, One Night with the King lasts the whole week. One Night with the King lasts the whole week. And I went in there on a Zoom the other night saying, hey, I had cancer and this and that, and all, it went away. And I'm going to give my biggest seed of $10,000. And I got kicked off. They kicked me off after I told I was going to give them $10K. They're like, oh, we can't do that. Nope, we can't. We don't do seeds anymore. I told them I was going to give them $10,000. Got the boot. Yeah. Yeah, I got kicked off. Look at the trees. Yeah, and see, my part's funny, so I was just like, okay, follow it right down this way. And it worked. It worked. And my stylist, great job, man. Fucking lined it up, everything. No, she did a fucking bang up job. Yeah, no, they're there, and they're running a morning and an evening show. They're gonna run a morning and evening show because that's just what they do. They're buying their views. That's easy. That's easy to see. And the Sync made it on one of the sermons. Yeah, I made it onto his sermons and shit. Yeah, no, that was Lance. That was Lance. Lance showed up on his fucking stream, man. Appreciate you. Look at the trees. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, I was on this. Yeah, Lance. Yeah, that was me. That was me. Come on, where's Lance? Bring Lance up. Exactly. And I'm not afraid to talk about the dark subjects because that's what nobody wants to talk about. Okay, well, I don't mind. That's part of human nature, man. Humans are fucked up. That's the one thing when people start realizing that, like human nature, we're fucked up, man. We're fucked up. We're fucked up. Not all are, but just in general. My old man said it to me. My stepdad said it to me one day. He's like, Rich, like, we're born with these perfect bodies, right? We're born with our bodies. And he's like, we'll fucking destroy them. We don't care. We don't care. We'll destroy him. And he brought up a good point. It is. You're like our bodies, right? Like we're born with this perfect kind of gift, right? Lungs, air, blood, a system that we can take care of and flourish in, but we're quick to fucking destroy it with dope, booze, fucking debauchery, whatever. It's just human nature, man. Yeah, but the Nightlight showed up. Joseph was like, exactly. We're like our own problem. Exactly. Humans are their own problem. Precisely. And I always say this, man. Hit that like and subscribe too, first of all. Exactly. We're destructive in nature. And Daniel, humans are the only species on the fucking planet that will follow a clueless leader, dude. Think about that. Really think about that. Yeah, speaking of... Yeah. I'm missing something here. Uno moment. There it is. Okay, never mind. The devil's lettuce. I have the black lung. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. We'll follow a clueless leader right off the fucking edge, man. We will. You're dead right, and that's been proven time and time again. Look at Koresh. Look at Waco. Look at Jim Jones. Have we not learned our fucking lessons from historical events that were like, we see this starting to unfold right now. Can we go ahead and stop it before it fucking happens? Or is that too much to ask of our authorities to stop something before it happens? Or do they just like to wait for all the death and destruction first before it happens, and then take action? Yeah, there's dumb leaders, and you know what? The thing is there's even dumber people following these leaders. Oh yeah, David pulls Jim Jones. David pulls from Jim Jones with the death talk. Oh yeah, the quickly, quickly, quickly. Yeah, dude. Yeah. See, and Uncle Jake was saying that too. This shit looked like a rerun, man. Track it, Arlen. Gotcha. Got you tracking. There it was right there. There it was, yep. Well, no, I don't think he did 2022. Hang on a second. Come here. Lindy. People say dogs don't go to heaven, but I can't imagine heaven without dogs. Yeah, me either. Because you're just so precious, huh? That I punch you in the face. She's like, don't punch me in the face, Rich, please. Oh, dude. She does have a personality. Let me tell you something. She's pretty calm right now. She's calm. Okay? And she's been wanting to come on the stream with me the last couple of days. She always tells me, hey, Rich, can I come on the live stream with you? She's like, because you know what? I'll be the talk of the stream, okay? Yeah. Oh, dude, she got personality. No, she's got a ton of personality, man. Yeah. Nah, she's a handful. Heaven with only cats. No. Oh, she's super tiny. Yeah. No, she probably won't get any bigger. And she travels too. She's a good traveler. Oh, she's a good dog. She's a good dog. No, she's great, man. Yeah, Uncle Jake says they get HD 4K. Yeah, I like her ears too. She said, don't touch my ears, okay? They're mine. She said, these are my ears. There are many like it, but these ones are mine, okay? She said, hey, everybody. Hey, Mark Remstein. Lindy says, hey, Mark. Hey, Happy New Year, okay? She said, hey, Mark. Happy New Year, Mark. Good morning. She said, hey, Mark. So how you doing today, okay? Lindy's all, I like to have my picture taken, okay? So I like to be on the live stream. She just sits, she's like, yeah, don't feed her after midnight. She might turn into a gremlin. Oh, when she gets growling, she sounds like a gremlin too. She's like, she's all, uh-oh. She's like, that was weird. Okay, you ready to go out? Come on. Come on. You done? Come on. Go ahead. Go. Hi, Nana. Okay, that's Lindy. She's I am. She's like, hey, am I on camera? She's like, hey. She reminds me of Catherine. She's like, all bugged out. Yeah, can't feed this one after midnight, man. She'll turn into a fucking gremlin. She will. Nah, what were we talking about though? Before Lindy interrupted the stream. She is. She's for real. 5 pounds of fury, bro. 5 pounds of fury, man. Yeah. Animals do go to heaven. Yeah, I think dogs do. I know dogs do, man. Dogs are too fucking. Yeah. When a dog looks at you, they don't fucking look at you. They fucking look like into your shit, man. They don't look through you or at you. They look into you. They like go into your eyes and they fucking look around inside your whole fucking body. Lindy does. When you look at Lindy, she fucking looks at you. She looks into you. She looks. Lindy's fucking figuring you out when she looks at you. I know Max probably takes shit that way more than Lindy do. Max is like, that shit is actually bigger than Lindy. I know, dude. Dogs know your soul, dude. That's what I always say, man. A dog knows your fucking soul. Was it Furious? Wonder what name Lindy calls you. I don't know. I always try to figure that out. Like, what are our dogs thinking, man, when they sit there and look at you? Like, look at this fucking dipshit right here. Thinks he's cool with his mohawk. Yeah, David is the only person dogs won't give unconditional love to. Yeah, let's talk about that. David's fucking lack of unconditional love towards anybody, even his own fucking kids. That's why David doesn't own animals. It's because David doesn't have any sympathy. I know, I bet Lindy calls me a pussy. She's all, you a pussy, Rich Holmes. That's what goes around in her head all day. Pussy, 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 Rich Holmes, pussy. Doggy, 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 Rich Holmes is a pussy. I know. That's how you would find David. Instead of like teaching a dog to find drugs, it would like, hey, go find the shitty maxi pad, and they'd be like, oh, okay. That's how you'd find David. Fuck yeah, they do. Dogs have judging moments. Goddamn right they do. They do. They look at you like, what? Do you want some? Yeah, that's a good point to bring up, right? David can't take care of himself, much less of a pet, right? I mean, David can't even wipe his own ass. What makes you think he's going to pick up after a dog? He ain't going to pick up after a dog. He'll let the dog shit and piss all over the place because that's just the kind of degenerate piece of shit that David is. Dude, that was a good fucking. See, and that's I wasn't sure if that shit was real or not, man. And even Kevin G said he's like, Rich, like that shit didn't look real, man. Uncle Jake, what do you think? The reruns? We're gonna have to go back and look at it. So we'll have to go back and look a couple years. Let's take a peek here. So we'd have to go back almost 2 years to find out if that's the right one. One Night with the King. Because if it's 2 years ago, so 2024. Let's see here. That's a year ago. 2 years. One Night with the King. Nope, here she comes. She wants back in. Good call, dude. Oh, dude, he's a real glutton when you look at the guy, Chris. Like you look at the guy, you're like, dude, how does Chris, dude, go listen to the Maxi Pad prophecy, bro. Dude doesn't even wipe his own ass, bro, because he's just a fucking degenerate slob. Yeah, he pled guilty to it. Okay. Yeah, see, this was new. This was new, I think. This was new because the thing is David, exactly, David can't stand. David can't stand anymore. Yeah. Yeah, whatever Jake has, I have, we have, me and Uncle Jake share everything. Yeah. Me and Uncle Jake share everything, man. Yep. Yep. Yeah, especially like all the violin players and the band players weren't there. Hang on. All right, sorry about that. Yep. Anyone who served is my brother. Yep, that's what I say, man. I don't give a fuck what unit you served in. You served, man. You're my brother, dude. I got another brother just walked in downstairs, a fucking Marine vet. Yep, I'll die for a fucking veteran, man. Yep. Band members belong to the cult. Yeah, the band members belong to the cult. Chris P, it has nothing to do with the frequency. Let me tell you, it's nothing to do with frequency, bro. Let me tell you. Hey, speed that shit up, speed the music up, and listen to the repetitivity of it. It has nothing to do with the frequencies or anything. It's just that they drag this shit out long and just fucking wear the people down, dude. That's it. Appreciate your art of mine. Sunhawk, Mohawk, whatever you want to call it. We're talking about religious culture today, though. And yeah, it is. It's the repetitive music over and over and over for hours. I mean, did you hear the music last time? Did you hear, dude? They played that music for 5 fucking hours last night. You know how fucking tiring that is. It would have surprised me if people actually left. They got there and it was just too long. I mean, dude kept the people there for 5 fucking hours last night, just playing that repetitive ass fucking music, dude. It's sick, dude. Yeah, they're live again right now. You want to hear the shit they sing? You want to hear what they sing? It's this shit for hours, bro. It's insane. Dude, it takes a special mind to fucking do that. And that's what I did last night. I was sitting listening to all that shit. Like, people are like, how do you do it? I fucking don't know. But it's insanity. To hear the shit that these people do. Yeah, the marsupial mound. Yeah. Old girl does not know how to fucking dress. Yeah. Yeah, I fell asleep last night listening to David's dumbass because it was just stupid. It was so fucking dumb. It was boring. David was so boring that I just fell asleep. Yeah, David is. There's really no context to David anymore. Yeah, she had no business wearing that dress, man. And I'm not body shaming, but I'm sorry, she didn't. Yep. How 80s and other frequencies for you to be washed. See, I don't believe in that. I don't believe that frequencies can fucking brainwash you. I just think people who are, my opinion, could be wrong. It's just people need to fucking use a little more common sense. That's all. People seem to fucking totally throw out common sense when it comes to religion. They're like, okay, God's in control here. Fuck, I don't need to think anymore because God's taking the wheel here now, everybody. No, this is the one time that people should be using the most fucking common sense and not giving up their entire fucking thought process. Yeah. Yeah, think outside the box more, exactly. Yep, repetitive songs and worship can have an effect on people. Like, absolutely. Yep. Exactly. Everybody in that place last night lacked complete fucking common sense, and that's what we're trying to tell people here. Is like this cult, they're very calculated. They know what they're doing. David has perfected this craft of manipulating people. I mean, I see people in this that I see on YouTube. So I see people that flew down, and Harvey Cole, I see him on the fucking Zoom all the time. So he spent money that he didn't have to probably go down, and he's going to try and get something that he's not going to get. I feel that being told what to do through song and making people feel vulnerable. Yeah, no, music can put you in a trance. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, once I get back into the studio out of Shutaway and shit like that, I'm going to open up the Kingdom of the Cults and we're going to start looking into it. So, yeah, no, there's all kinds of certain, how do you say? What do you say? Like mechanisms that cults use to fucking trap people in their shit, their web. People say we're a cult, that's cool, but people are free to come and go as they want. And I don't fucking pay people to be here. And the only rule I have here is don't talk politics on my channel. Yeah. Yeah. Listen to Tool and smoke a big bleezy, you'll be in the zone. You'll get in the zone. Yeah. Fuck yeah, listen to some fucking Numa or some shit like that. Yep. White Christmas tree, TV screens, dirt, birthday balloons, silky tracksuits. Yeah. Silky tracksuits that don't even fit. I know, right? Chris P, throw some Tool on that'll send me to the fucking front lines. Which way you want me to go, boss? I know, throw me on some fucking Tool. Light me up a bleezy. Which way you want me to go? Tell me. Which way? Just point and go. You have to tin my tinfoil hat off, yeah. Yeah, some kind of shutaway David's in, right? And all these people, like some of the men here that we're seeing, I know. He did. He looked like a fucking velvet shit. He did. He looked like a piece of velvet shit sitting in that oversized chair. He really did. He just looked like a fucking. You see him? He's just sitting there all fucking blobbed up. He's like this. He's like head and shoulders. There's no neck. For real, man. He's just sitting there. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. Maxi Pack commercials. Still beer sweats. I don't know. The sweats he's having, his sweats are diabetes related. I think though, the reason he's sweating is diabetes. He's not well, man. David's in very very bad shape. I mean, if you seen him sitting there last night, I mean, look at it. He's a fucking blob. Dude's a fucking blob. And he's turned himself into that because everybody's told him, "Oh, you look just so glorious, Apostle. Look, you've lost so much weight." He's a bad dude, but his hair's yeah, it really is, right? Now, Irie, that's a good point that you bring up. Remember 2021, his fucking drug-induced, sweaty fucking polar bear dancing? How bad he looked? He looked really bad 2021 pre-COVID. Just before COVID, he was in really, really bad shape. He was probably 200, 225 there. Now he's what, up to 300 easy? He looks so bad. Like the sweating, he wore that same suit for fucking 7 days, man. He needs like Ozempic fucking plus. Not Ozempic. That fool. Ozempic ain't gonna work for him. Yeah. Well, you know what? You know what would have me depressed if I was that type of person? Is fucking all those people over. Not being exposed, but being like, damn, I fucked all those people over. That would have me more depressed. But David, yeah, his depression probably comes from being fucking exposed. Yep. He did. No, he had all the comorbidity. And you know what? Let me tell you something, Daniel. Let me tell you something. David went to the fucking hospital, bro. He went to the fucking hospital in a goddamn ambulance, bro. He took a trip. He took a trip, dude. Hey, headbutting bullets. Before you come in here telling me I'm too old for this haircut, learn to spell, okay? Learn to spell. Learn the difference between your and your, okay? Why is he always sitting down in his broadcast? Because he's too fucking fat to hold his own weight up anymore. That's why. Because he's too fucking fat. He's pushing 300 plus pounds, and his legs are probably fucking just full of cellulitis, and they're on fucking, they just hurt all the time. That fat fuck can't stand up. And I'm not body shaming anybody. I'm just body shaming him because he's a fucking fat, slobby walrus piece of shit. All the shit he's done in his life, guess what, David? This is all your fucking fault. Everything we're here for, the reason you see my face talking about you, David, is your fucking fault. Because, David, you thought you were better than everybody. That's cool. Your boyfriend's hot. Whatever. Right on. Hey, what's up, Mickey? Cult members are probably eating fucking shit. No, exactly. His feet are screaming. Exactly. Dude, his feet are probably fucking swollen, Chris. That's why he can't stand, because his feet are fucking swollen. His legs are probably swollen. The blood pressure, let me tell you something, man. Like David, like he not only does he got to get blood down to his legs, but he's got to get it back up to his fucking heart. All right? Now, David, his legs, I mean, his fucking arms are the size of my goddamn thighs, man. Dude's a fucking walrus. Like a new species. It's disgusting to see him sitting there like that and just knowing that his cholesterol level is probably through the fucking roof. He's not doing anything to take care of it. Yeah. His feet are swollen. Fuck yeah, dude. That fat piece of shit. I'm going to dog on him for a little bit because all the shit he's done for the fucking, to the people over the years. How long does it take to do that hair in the morning? Not as long as it takes to do your mom, that's for sure. Yeah, I'd rather live in a fucking shelter. At least you'd get 3 meals a day, right? Green nails is spider veins and probably bruised ankles. Yep, exactly. Yep. Yep. Yeah, bruised ankles. Yeah. It's going good, Cutlass. No, he does, dude. These people don't eat properly. No, David's the only one eating like a fucking fat rat. And his women. And any women that he's dating. Like, he's going to make sure they eat okay. But all his cult members, no. They get fucking scraps off the table. That's it. They don't get fucking fed properly. Yeah, there's not looking at anything. Even Cliff said he's all, they ain't looking at nothing. Cliff did that. He's all, that was part of what we did. Yeah, Ashley's gone. Steve, we haven't seen him. I don't think we're gonna see Ashley much anymore. I think something scared her bad. I think something scared her. Either that or David did. I think David could have scared her. Um, I don't know, man. I think she's under some kind of duress. Yeah, pregnancy exposure. Yeah. Yep. What up, Ben? Hit that like, subscribe. We're talking about cult leader David Taylor coming out of his 5 year shutaway. What we're talking about is the lack of people that we would usually see that we don't see him anymore in this cult. But we know one of the girls got pregnant. Yep. Ashley's mom or sister. I didn't see them either. No, you're right. I didn't see them. We haven't seen Steve. Here comes Mariah fucking cockboy Malachi and Joseph. Yeah, they're running a full skeleton crew. No, she was pregnant. She got pregnant, dude. No, she was pregnant, Chris. We saw the baby fat go on, and then she disappeared for about a year, and then she popped up all of a sudden looking about. She was about 90 pounds soaking wet back in the day. Now she's about 110 pounds soaking wet. Catch my drift? She put on some fucking baby fat, man. She did. No, we'll never see Michelle again. No, we'll never see Michelle again. Nope. Dude, we will never see that bitch again. You know why? Because she knows what she's done is wrong, and she knows that she's fucked. She's like, Michelle has nothing. Michelle has nothing out of this. Michelle and I know Michelle watches from time to time, and if the cult members are in here watching, I mean, I know what kind of person Michelle is, and she's a bitch. You guys know it, and so do we. Why do you guys continue to put up with her shitty fucking attitude? And David, if you're watching, you fat fucking piece of shit, you're degenerate, dude. Like, I'm surprised that you've lived this long with how unhealthy you are. Nah, Michelle's gone. She's screwed. The only way Michelle has a way of getting out of this is to walk into a federal building and report everything to the FBI. That'd be the only way out of this, really. There's no other way out of this except that, to turn over as a fucking witness and not be a complicit actor. That's how this will end for Michelle. She'll either be a witness or a criminal. She'll be testifying as a criminal, or she'll just sit there and her lawyer will tell her shut the fuck up, and she'll listen. Well, what I think David, yeah, she's gonna hold up in a stash house. Yeah, Royce, absolutely, yep. She's gonna hold up in a stash house. She has been, and she will, because she's scared, dude. She's scared. Dude, imagine the exposure. Michelle will never be able to hold a real job again. Think about that. Michelle, David, anybody in this cult that's going to get out, in David's cult, they're not going to be able... The IRS, we've already talked. Hey, Donna, don't time everybody out, okay? Untime them out, please. Don't time everybody out. Is she safe, Michelle? Yeah, she's safe. Michelle's always going to be safe. They're going to protect her like a golden egg. Okay? Yeah, I've never seen a walrus get loose before. But yeah, no, Michelle, she's safe. Michelle's safe. She will always be. David will always make sure she's safe because Michelle actually is the one with the keys to the kingdom. Absolutely. David's not the one with the keys. Michelle is, and he knows that. He knows that. Michelle's the one that set up the soirees with them with women overseas on the donor money. She knows everything. You goddamn right. You know the one person David wants to keep happy? Michelle. She's goddamn right. And we've told Michelle that, hey, Michelle, if you're watching, guess what? You actually have the keys to the kingdom. It's okay. Just untime them out. That's all right. No, just untime them out. You should be able to. Yeah. No, if they just start trolling. If they just come in because most people just... Oh, now you hit them. When people... This hits the short feed, so people come in. What are you on about? But nobody ever fucking reads, so... Yeah, Michelle has a daughter. She has a daughter in the Coast Guard. And she has a son that's in the cult. Oh, dude, yeah. If Michelle gets pissed, guess what? She'll burn down the whole fucking cult. Mm-hmm. No, you're good. No, you're good, Donna. Don't you trip. Uncle Jake got it. Yep, I know he does. I know she does because I've talked to Cliff about that. He might even said that on the channel, like, hey, Michelle knows that David sleeps around and she gets mad at it because Michelle is I guess, in totally fucking head over heels for David. I don't know how anybody could love a walrus. I mean, I'm just curious. I mean, walruses are cool, but not the type of walrus that David is. So Michelle's not going to get anything out of this. And the thing is David promises he probably promised Michelle at one point that he was going to marry her. Like he did with Vicky, like he does all these other women. Oh, I'm going to marry you. You're my spiritual wife. Exactly. Oh, if Apostle Taylor said it, then it must be true because he just doesn't lie. Fuck out of here. Yeah, Michelle knows what she's got to do to get what she wants. Exactly. Keep mama happy. That's a sick thing to think. She condones all behavior. Mm-hmm. No, Cutlass, he moved back up to Taylor. The cult's splintered right now. He's got some people in Houston, and then he's got some people back up in Taylor. Because here's the thing. David doesn't want everybody knowing the full layout of the scam. So he's going to keep everybody split up. This leads me to believe that people started asking questions and were finding out too much. The Houston location was getting too hot, man. that Houston spot, I don't know what went through David's bonehead fucking mind. Like, did he just think I wasn't gonna show up? He's like, he ain't gonna show up. He's too fucking scared. He's a pussy. But no, showed up multiple times protesting and letting Houston know that that hotel is in fact. Yeah, I think it got heated up too. And after the first of the year, I'm gonna make some more phone calls. I'm gonna make some more phone calls to the tax assessors, David. I'm just letting you know, David. I'm putting you on fucking notice. I'm gonna make all these phone calls. Yep. They no longer live stream services from the hotel. Exactly. It's a call center now. You want to know how I know? I'll show you. They turn it back into the fucking call center, but they're all on cell phones. They're all on cell phones, okay? You want to know how I know? Because I fucking seen it. Right there, look at that. They're all on fucking cell phones again. Look at them. It's a money-making machine, man. That's all it is. It's all a money-making machine. That's it. All those people sitting on cell phones, those cell phones are from the cult, and they're given out every day, and they're taken back every night, and phones are given out every day, basically. So you don't ever get the same phone twice. Yes, sir. Cell phones are tied to Tampa. Yep, some of those are tied to Tampa. Some of them are tied to Missouri. Yeah. Yeah. No, hey, all these people, that's all they're doing. They're just sitting on the phones like that all fucking day. Hours at a time. That is it. There's David's bitch ass son right there too. Look, there's Josh right there. There's Josh, punk ass little bitch. Look at him. Look at him sitting down there on the phone. I don't think he's got enough money to bring in and pay off all his debts right now. Roy's. Yeah, can you imagine what that cell phone bill is? Dude, the cell phone bill's got to be insane. Unless they're using wireless to call. Because you can do that too. You don't always have to have a network. You can use wireless. And you can use texting apps, but even those can be found out about. But yeah, he's probably got like 30 phones. I'm sure his son always has the same phone. But the rest of the cult members, they're going to get different phones. And that's been fucking confirmed that nobody ever has the same phone twice. You always get a different phone because they're always monitoring everything you say, everything you do. Surprised that they still have electricity. Yeah, right. Yep. It's all highly controlled, Donna. That's what we keep saying about this place. With David, it's all control. All these people moving around. We'll probably see the cult move back down to Texas at some point. They just all had to go up and please David for the time being. Up in Taylor. Yeah, it's insane. That people are still believing him. And there's people at his sanctuary right now watching his shit show. Like, oh yeah, look at this place. It's just so great.
There's so many people watching on Zoom. I see that there's people saying that they're from Paraguay, bienvenidos, buen dia, Apostle loves you. You can type in the Zoom comments where you're watching from, what country you're watching from. Apostle
no, I haven't, Janelle.
And so put your city, put your state.
That's right.
Right here, wherever you are. Watching from Houston, watching from Ireland. Ireland is in the house. Whichever country that
hey, Uncle Jake. Lexi Larimer, she's in there. So Lexi's there.
Beautiful weather here. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's just right. And as you can see, the shots over there of the Tabernacle of Marvels.
This is what they do.
And Pastor Joseph, over to you now.
Awesome. Look how beautiful the campus is this morning. How excited.
No, I can't. No, they're armed, dude. They come out strapped on me, dude. Hey, be good, Cutlass. I think I'm going to wrap it up here, too, pretty quick. But no, I won't go to their church event. No. David's cult? No. It's a fucking sex cult. But no, I won't ever go to his church event. It's a church, but I can't go in. Go figure, right? This is supposed to be a fucking church, bro, right? Exactly. I'm dead serious. No, I'm serious. No, this is an armed cult, dude. They're armed. They are fucking armed. I actually need to make some phone calls today too, so I actually do need to wrap this up. But no, they're armed. And whether or not the people that are armed are felons or not, I don't know. I've made reports on it. But no, they're armed. And the fact of the matter is if you go to this cult, if you try to go to this church, they're going to screen you. They're probably going to ask you for an ID, and you're going to go through a metal detector at their church because they're so fucking paranoid. And the location in Taylor is a shithole. And that's what I've been told from people who are in this cult. That place in Taylor is a shithole. Yeah. But no, David's cult is it's a Christian cult, not Hebrew, man. He claims to be Jewish, but I don't think he's Jewish. What up, Tay Tay? I don't think David's Jewish. David's probably Jewish in like another life, possibly, but not this life. Yeah, David E. Taylor isn't a Christian. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. What up, Tay Tay? He just says Jesus a lot. Yeah, David isn't a Christian. He just says Jesus a lot. He's like, Jesus this, Jesus that. Fucking piece of shit. But yeah, for the time being, David, he's going to have to come out and do some events just because it's New Year, Christmas, one night with the king bullshit. The court cases, they're still going on. I mean, the one that's canceled, I've still got to figure out why it was canceled. I really would like to figure out why it was canceled. All it says it was canceled. That's it. Yeah. He is a Jewish Christian pastor who is a gangbanging Italian mob defeating American savior. Hey, and don't forget to mention that he's also been the leader of 2 rival gangs at the same time. Okay? He's been the leader of a rival gang at the same time. So keep that in mind. But if anybody's got questions, man, by all means, hit me up. We can talk about it. I mean, David, until something's done, until David stopped, nothing's going to happen to him. Nothing will happen to him. Unfortunately. Anyways, questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the section below, man. My name's Rich Holmes. You guys get a hold of me. I have information in my channel. You want to talk about cults and shit like that, hit me up. And just joining. I'm not sure why he hasn't been stopped. Yep, me either, Lisa. Because you know why, Lisa? And in closing, this is why David hasn't been stopped, because nobody's been willing to come out and talk about the abuse that they've suffered. And I know people want to be done with David that have dealt with this piece of shit, and they just don't want anything to do with them. But until the right things are said to the right people, he's going to keep doing what he's doing. They're scared, and I respect and I understand that. But if people are wondering why, oh, well, how come he hasn't been stopped? I was part of his cult. Well, you guys got to speak up. Got to talk about it. So that being said, man, y'all have a good day. Catch you on the next live stream. My name's Rich Holmes, and you got questions, comments, concerns, let me know. And I'll be doing some research on some other culty shit here for the next few days, and getting through the New Year's and stuff. Happy New Year, y'all.